Please subscribe our channel. Please share it with your near and dear. Now we are going to one more structure, indicating possession in the past. Indicating possession in the past. Had, we use had for this one, and the structure of this one is subject plus had plus noun or any noun phrase. This is the structure of it. Indicating possession in the past using had. Really, in what way we use had, we are going to learn now. So subject, whatever may be the subject, we have to use only had. Let it be singular subject also or plural subject also. I, we, you, he, they, like that. For all subjects also we have to use only had, and after that we use any noun or noun phrase. Okay, and for example, so it is used especially, when do we use this one? The structure is used to show what the subject once possessed or owned. What the subject possessed or owned in the past. The structure is used to show what the subject possessed or owned in the past. So, in what way we use this one? Now I am giving examples. Number one, I had a car. I had a car once. We had 40 acres of land. So in this way we talk about the things what subject once had or possessed. Okay, I had a car once means in the past I had one car, I possessed one car, like that. And in the same way, we had 40 acres of land in those days. You had, she had, he had. After this we are using noun or noun phrases like you say a car, okay, 40 acres of land, okay, good communication skills, much jewelry, and good common sense. Like that we are using some nouns or noun phrases after had. Okay, this is the way in what we use you see past possession. Okay, now we are coming to questions part. So how to frame questions positively and negatively also. First let us learn positive questions. Positive. Okay, statement questions. Okay. And before framing these questions here, one thing we have to keep in mind, to make questions and negative sentences also, here we have to take did again. We have to take did, and after that V1 form is only have. Did as helping verb, and after that instead of had we have to take only have. Okay, this is the way of okay, making questions. Now let us see. Right. She had a car once is the statement. Question for this is, we have to take a helping verb did, subject is she. Did she? Instead of had we have to use have. Did she have a car once? is the question. And so before this one, if you want to use what type of car, what type of car, if you want to use what type of car did she have, is the question. What type of car did she have? What type of car did she have once? You can add even once also if you want. What type of car did she have once? And if you want to use how many cars also before this one, how many cars did she have once? So like that we can put questions also. Next, for example, they had good communication skills. Good communication skills. We are talking about past thing only here. They had good communication skills. And the question for this is, did they have good communication skills? Is the question. And before this, if you use how did they have, how did they have good communication skills? Okay, like that we can take questions. For example, if you want to put a question with who, she had a car once. Just by removing she, you can get who had a car once. And in the same way, removing this they, if you use here who had good communication skills, how many people had good communication skills, how many of you had good communication skills, how many of them had good communication skills, how many of us had good communication skills, like that. Who, how many people, and how many of you, how many of us, how many of them. So we have to use removing subject, we have to use them. Okay, and negative also, let us go for negative. They didn't have, again did helping verb and have we have to take. They didn't have any knowledge. They didn't have any knowledge. Simply the question as subject and helping verb is also ready here. By changing the order of it, you can get yes or no type question. Didn't they? Didn't they have any knowledge? Didn't they have any knowledge is the question. Why? Why didn't they have any knowledge is the question. In this way, we can put negative questions also. In the case of who, the same. Remove this they, the subject they, you can use who. Who didn't have any knowledge? How many people didn't have any knowledge? Like that we can get negative questions also. Today we are going to learn one more structure, that is necessity and obligation in the past. Necessity and obligation. Structure is subject plus had to plus V1. So this is the structure of it. Right. This structure is used to show that it was necessary to do something in the past. It is used to express that it is necessary to do something in the past. Okay, for example, if you observe the examples, you can understand. He was poor at communication skills. He was poor at communication skills. An institute to learn it. To learn it. And in the same way, for example, they had to stop cricket match So in this way we can use this had to plus V1 structure. So he was poor at communication skills. Once he was very poor at communication skills, so he could not get any job. So at last what he had to do? He had to improve the skills. He subject had to plus V1 is improve. He had to improve his skills at last. So we can use the sentence in such a way. Next, I was poor at English once. Once really I was very poor at English language. So what happened here? So I had to go. I had to go to an institute to learn it. It was necessary for me to learn English then. So I went to some institute and learn it. So we are indicating or we are showing the necessity to do something in the past. And in the same way, they had to stop cricket match as there was rain yesterday. They had to stop. They had to stop means it was necessary for them to stop cricket match yesterday as there was rain. Such a way we can use the sentences as per this structure. And in the same way, I had to go to America for my MS. And in the same way, my father was very poor, so I had to stop my education. Such a way we can give some more examples also. Okay, and this is the way of using had to plus V1, and now we are switching over to some questions part. So how to frame questions? For framing questions in this, we have to take two helping verbs. Did, we have to take the help of did, and have to. Instead of had to, we have to use have to. Did and have to. So especially for questions in positive sentences and in all negative sentences also, we have to take the helping verb did and have to. So in what way we can frame the questions now? Let's see. All right. So positive. Statement. Yes or no type question. WH and how. WH and how type of questions. Type of question. All right. Okay. For example, if I take one sentence here, he had to walk 5 kilometers yesterday. He had to walk 5 kilometers yesterday. The question for this is, we have to take helping verb, as I have already said. Did is the helping verb we have to take, and the next subject, did he, then had to changes into have to. Did he have to walk? Did he have to walk 5 kilometers? 5 kilometers yesterday? Did he have to walk 5 kilometers yesterday? So we have to take helping verbs did and have to. And in the same way, WH and how type of questions, for example, you can use why just before this sentence. Why did he have to walk? Why did he have to walk 5 kilometers yesterday? Such a way we can put a question. And in the same way, if you want to take where did he have to walk? Where did he have to walk yesterday? When did he have to walk 5 kilometers yesterday? Like that, if there is any necessity of using WH words like that, you can use them just before this yes or no type question. And this is the way of framing questions in positive way. And negatively also, if we take one example, you can easily understand. Negative. Number 1, he didn't have to worry about money after he got a job. Okay, this is a sentence. He didn't have to. Helping verb again we take did and have to also there, and as it is negative, into form is there, an apostrophe T is there. He didn't have to worry about money after he got a job. Means it was not necessary for the person to worry about money as he got a job. In such sense, we are able to use this have to here. And the question, as did helping verb is ready here, simply we are changing the order of this. He didn't, no? So, didn't he have to? Didn't he have to worry about money after he got a job? It's a question. Didn't he have to worry about money after he got a job? Means, was there not necessity for them to worry about money after he got a job? So that is the question. And if you use why just before this, you can get WH and how type of questions also. Why didn't he have to worry? Why didn't he have to worry about money? Why didn't he have to worry about money? So such a way we can put a question. Okay, in this way, simply by using did and have to as helping verbs, we can frame positive questions and negative all types of sentences also. Thank you for watching this channel. We'll meet in the next episode.